I'm worried about the way I've been living. I'm worried that you'll look at me different.
Hello, y'all. We're back with another studio vlog. If you missed my first studio vlog, you should check that out. I don't have a schedule for these. I'm just kind of doing them when I feel like I'm gonna have a productive week. Today is Monday, August 31st, and I feel like we're gonna have a productive week. Is it wishful thinking? Potentially. But I have a couple things to do this week. It's like kind of chilly, cozy vibes here in New York today. And by chilly, I mean, I don't know, 50 degrees? Not even, probably. Let's see. Let me see the weather. So when I said it was chilly, did I mean 74 degrees? No, but apparently it's 74 degrees, but I have a hoodie on, so whatever. I live in New York City, I live in Queens, and things are starting to open back up here. We got hit really hard, really early with coronavirus, so we saw our peak in like April maybe, and now we're doing great. We are down to like, I want to say less than 1% of our cases are positive, so we're really lucky in that regard to be so ahead of the rest of the country. I also I have 2 videos to film this week, so I'm trying to get on top of my filming schedule. I know I said this in the last studio vlog that I made, and I did not do that since then, but now we're really gonna do it. I didn't realize this light was on. We're just gonna leave it on. I have a couple things to do today. My list, here's my little post-it list of to do. I have to start a studio vlog. Here we are in the studio vlog. I have to film a video. The video will be up by the time this is up, but I have this large piece of plastic that I'm going to paint with Posca markers. I'm really excited to make it into a planter. So that's gonna happen today. I have to brainstorm what else I'm gonna post this week. And then otherwise, I guess I'll talk about this later in the video, but I have a box of tricks, and I'm gonna do something with this. I have to clean up my desk a little bit because when I film stuff where I'm working on my desk, which is gonna be the video for this, usually what I'll do is I will set up this camera, which is the one that I'm filming on, which is my Sony a6400, and I only have one camera, but I try to get 2 angles, and I try to get a top-down angle, but I don't have a rig here, but I do have this phone mount. So I have a really jerry-rigged system. So I have this webcam that I bought. At one point I had a Mac Mini and a computer monitor, so I didn't have a webcam, so I had to buy a webcam. So I bought this 1080p webcam a couple years ago, maybe for like 60 bucks, and now it is outrageously overpriced because of coronavirus. I think they're like almost $100 now. But I've been using this as my kind of top-down cam, so I just set it up on here and I like use this as my top-down cam. So it works pretty well. It's definitely a temporary solution just because I do so much top-down work. So I'm thinking about getting a GoPro to replace that with, so I'll sell that and buy a GoPro because I think they're like $300 right now, which is not that I can afford that, but I feel like when it comes to camera equipment, I always somehow figure out a way, you know. I'll just sell some stuff and make the money to buy it. I'm gonna do a little bit of planning for my week in my formerly bullet journal, now just a bound collection of sticky notes basically. We're gonna do that, so I'm just gonna, let's go. Can we just appreciate this? Hi! How do people film like this? Okay, I just picked up Dunkin' for my day. It's Wednesday, September 2nd. I have some exciting things happening today. I am going to Brooklyn. The first time I've gotten oat milk in a Dunkin' order. I do own exactly 1 share of Dunkin' Donuts stock, so I like to think that I'm, you know, a shareholder. That's the smart stock game, is just buying 1 stock at a time. So I'm going to Brooklyn today. I have a couple things planned. First, I have a... Uh-oh, did I not bring the box? First, I have to go back home because I forgot the one thing that I needed. I'm getting some film developed, and then I'm gonna maybe go to Beacon's Closet, do some thrift shopping for a different video, but we'll probably see some of that if it actually happens. And then I have a 3 o'clock, it's 12:30, I have a 3 o'clock solo tickets for the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. So I'm really excited. I'm taking myself on a date. It's gonna take me 50 minutes to drive to Brooklyn. Yes, I do live in Queens, and yes, I am driving to Brooklyn. If I wanted to take the train, I live so far into Queens that I would have to go into Manhattan to go back into Brooklyn, even though they are connected by land. So I'm driving instead because it would take an hour and 45 minutes to take the train. So I gotta go back home. Secured the box. This is what we're going for. Okay, I made it to Brooklyn, but if I'm being honest, getting here was a nightmare. Parking was a nightmare. I gotta pay for my parking spot right now. I should have just taken the train and I wouldn't have had to deal with the park stress. Max duration, 2 hours. $4 to park, not bad. Set parking, baby. I don't know how people vlog and drive because that was a whole stressful experience. Also, the person behind me has a ticket. I hope this is a spot. No, it's 2 hours and I'm like right behind the meter. We're good. I dropped off my film and I had called ahead earlier this week. And they said that it was gonna be fine and that I would be able to pick it up in one day or the same day, but today they said that they were kind of backed up and that it could take until tomorrow to pick it up, but it took me an hour to get here and I live in Queens. Look how cute these brownstones are. Anyway, so we'll see. Change of plans. I'm skipping Beacon's Closet and going straight to the park because it's gonna take me 25 minutes to walk there. I'm back at the car. I realized that I was like 20 minutes away from walking to my car and 20 minutes away from walking to the park and had 40 minutes left on my meter. So I had to go back to the car anyway. I'm so sweaty, it's so hot. Oops, sorry about that. I'm driving to park at the park. I'm like kind of overwhelmed. This was definitely an overwhelming experience. I thought my film was gonna be real quick and then, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna suck it up and pay the $7 or whatever it is to park at the garden because it just was only metered parking and it's just super stressful and I kind of want to go home, but I feel like the park is gonna be like a little glimpse of serenity through all this, I'm hoping at least. So anyway, I'm a little stressed out. I don't really like Brooklyn Queens forever. Also, I might have to change my shirt because I'm so sweaty. I found street parking. There's a big gray cloud behind me. Look at this. That's a dark cloud. I don't think I've been to the Botanical Garden since I was a child, but I didn't realize it was right next to the Brooklyn Museum, and I have been there a couple times in the past couple years. So let's go. I'm really hot and sweaty. I'm having blank page syndrome. I came here to this beautiful place so that I could gather some inspiration. And this is what I have. Nothing. I feel like I'm looking too broadly. Maybe I just need to look at one leaf. But I brought some paint and I don't really want to paint. And I brought a pen, but I feel like that's not enough to cover the beautiful greenery. And I just don't know where to start. No, you walk. Maybe I should keep walking. I'm gonna draw 3 types of leaves. That's gonna be my challenge with the pen. And then that'll be good. And then we'll continue. One down. Let's keep moving. I'm making good progress. I challenged myself to 3 and then I just kept drawing. So the lesson there is just give yourself a bite-sized challenge and you'll probably get it done. Because I was looking at kind of a larger landscape and I just felt like I couldn't even approach it. When I decided to narrow down my focus into a much smaller space of something that I could draw, it suddenly just became more accessible. And like, sure, these aren't the best drawings ever, but I feel good about them. I feel good that I'm doing them, and I feel good that like I know what they looked like, even though they're not necessarily directly representational of what I saw. At least it's like just an exercise and breaking me out of my rut, and also just like looking at plants that I don't usually see. So no more drawing the same old plants over and over again. This is my new favorite plant. Look at this, the pitcher plant. I love it. They eat the insects. Oh my god, they're so cute. This area is closed, but I definitely remember playing with that stuff as a kid. It's like some tactile learning stuff. We remember it. I was probably like 9. I found this closed building, so I'm taking a break on the stairs. I've been walking for like 2 hours today. I'm getting such crazy blisters on my feet. I'm so sweaty. I'm so ready to go home. Today's been a nice day. It was a little stressful earlier, but I called the photo development place to see how long it was gonna take, because they said when I was there that maybe it would be tomorrow. And the guy was like, oh, you know, yours is next. It'll be ready soon. And I was like, soon like 2 hours? Soon like an hour? So he said less than that. I'm just gonna kill some time here. I'm getting attacked by bugs. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm a mosquito magnet. I also bought some film while I was there, even though I haven't been shooting film because I haven't really been leaving the house. Hopefully I can break myself out of that habit. But now that I'm like vlogging things, bringing 2 cameras, like this camera and then a film camera, seems like a lot. But it was difficult to vlog this day. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it looks nice. I kind of had fun. I definitely want to do more New York City adventures, art related, that I'm vlogging, just because why not? We're in New York City, things are opening back up. And if it's in Manhattan, it's way more accessible for me. Brooklyn, I don't think I'm gonna come back to Brooklyn for a while. I'm ready to go home and take a shower. I curled my hair and it's been in a bun all day and you can't even tell. Thank you for watching. If you haven't watched my first studio vlog, even though I'm not in the studio today, my bedroom, my closet, you know, even though I'm not in the studio today, this still is a studio vlog because it was a studio inspo and the beginning was studio stuff. Thank you for watching. I am Sophia Mitropoulos. Oh, if you didn't see the first one, it's up there. I'm Sophia Mitropoulos and I'll see you in the next one. Somebody's coming. Bye!